Rico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Get across the 20, on the Ravens quick to 2-yard line. At their own 22-yard line. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
From 29, here's second down and 3. In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on second down. Forced out wide.
Cute.
And what after the catch, he goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First down 10 at their own 39-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's caught once again by Ingram.
Smack into my
Down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Denver first down. First down, Denver. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he got there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. A little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix.
Terrible read. Terrible read.
And they'll bring up 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. They come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. At their own 21-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be piled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Alex Singleton, they're on the check. At the 22-yard line. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson on the move. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DJ Jones. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and the walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. A touchdown throw for Nick. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down, Broncos.
To throw is next. Look at Cleveland by Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
That is caught. What a throw. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Second down, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Talanoa, who flung up, had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Lamar going to work for a pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Good
We're
drive.
seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now, after a touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
39-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
Good D.
Defensively got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Here's Nix to throw. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
No.
Deep left sideline. That one broken up.
Good D, good D, good D.
It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. First two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll get him behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
Split.
Second down, they need 7.
Split.
In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on second down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, Jackson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver.
Shit.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. It's second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force them down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up with coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, the Ravens blow on Jordan Stout to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Second down. Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Denver. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's right down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. He works free, right side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Good shit.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and You give up a huge, explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
That keeps the score. Broncos 29. Ravens.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one taken at the 10. A first down throw for Hicks. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. So, we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Denver. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit returning it for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Second down, Jackson.
Holy shit.
Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Bateman is the motion man. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. They Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
In motion comes Andrews. Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Portland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And the defense stiffening here. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Throw it. Nix.
Good D, good D.
It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again here with Henry. Into the
Damn, he gone.
past the 15.
Fuck that up.
Derrick Henry. Inside the 10. And he is gone.
Fuck that up.
96 yards.
Good shit. God damn.
Baltimore. Taking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalposts. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Nix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A first down throw for Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bonito in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A short one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. down. Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. 3rd down and 9. Going to look to throw, and he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw. It's Nix.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. In motion goes Blakely. On 1st and 10, Jackson rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there.
Do you have the time?
It'll set up a
Can you call me back in like 5 minutes?
Out here and they decide we're just going to air it out.
I gotta go to the TV house having a problem with it.
Now brings up fourth down and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Back to throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. That defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, that may be the
You glide through that.
That one's intercepted.
Never through that one.
Picked off by Nate Wiggins. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
This is turning crazy blue.
Comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's going to put it up and take a shot for Hopkins. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long. Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Nix now on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Second down. Nix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked. Like this defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
52,
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jonathan Cooper. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Jackson now. Going up top and looking.
Oh, nice.
To the 20. And he's
Whoa.
going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
52, Ravens 38.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Throw it here on first down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A run with Dobbins. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
That's good.
The risk pays He's off to the tune of 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 16.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and go for it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Broncos.
So that was his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single game NFL record. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And
Big Bronco ready to come down here.
shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
One last shot now for Jackson. He's down to his left. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught. And
GG.
brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, had a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.